Welcome everybody to watch along number 2 of the weekend, and it is Ipswich versus Southampton in the midday here in the EFL Championship. It is a 12 o'clock kickoff. We are about 14 minutes away. Welcome everybody. We're going to be here for the next couple of hours. Really excited to spend it with you guys. Let me know if you can see me, hear me loudly, clearly, and give us a hello in the comment and a thumbs up and all of that good stuff. Let's say some hellos quickly. Lee, fixture of the weekend, even better with BB's commentary. Thank you, Lee. Is my commentary like that guy's down there? I hope so. He's a hero of mine. There we go. Lee, absolute legend. We have our normal super chat target of 10 super chats, and we are off and running down there, Lee. A very happy Coventry fan by the sounds of it. Sky Blue Army, I'll take a 3-5 win. Can we just swap it round to a 5-3 win for this one? But thank you so much for the super chat. These streams will always be free, of course, but if you can contribute via super chat, that would be lovely. Planet Bull, welcome. Mikey, welcome to you. Epo Gaming, welcome. Bavesh, sorry if I've butchered your name there, matey. Cholis, Kev, I'm glad we got a Sunderland fan on. Tremendous start by Sunderland in the Premier League. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Matthew, welcome. Yeah, and big up Sunderland. Hey, we really, really want one of the promoted teams surviving this season, don't we? And the fact that one of them has won 3-0 on opening day makes me very, very pleased indeed. Shall we have a look at some team news? For this one, let me know your thoughts. Usual deal here. Who are your match winners? Who are you looking forward to seeing play? Get those in the comments. You have got 24 seconds. Go. So I think Kieran McKenna is trying to just settle down this 11 now for Ipswich. Only appears to be one change. I think I'm right in saying that, from the team that started at St Andrews in that 1-1 draw on opening day. Philogene in for Ogbene. So it's Palmer. Just keep an eye on the distribution. That's been a big topic of conversation over on the Blue Monday channel. By the way, we are simulcasting. We are also down the Blue Monday channel today, so do get your comments in if you're watching via the Blue Monday feed. Fullbacks, Leif Davis, Ben Johnson. Johnson had a bit of a struggle at St Andrews. I know a lot of Ipswich players did, but that right back area is something that Will Steele has probably been looking at, frankly, from a Southampton point of view. Greaves and O'Shea are the centre backs. Matusiwa and Taylor in central midfield. Jens Kewist is on the bench. We may see him at some point today. We're expecting him to, in fairly short order, become the starting central midfielder there with Matusiwa. Clark left. Philogene returns. He obviously got a knock in pre-season, so he is back and starting. Smodics in behind George Hurst. For Southampton, Bazunu in goal. Remember, in the opening game, he made that vital save, Bazunu. They were 1-0 down, weren't they? And he saved a 1v1. Made his money there, didn't he? Harwood Bellis, Stevens, and Kwasi in. Did Harwood Bellis start last time out? I think it might be his first start. He has returned. Ryan Fraser and Wellington are the fullbacks. Shea Charles and Flynn Downs, of course, came through at Ipswich. He starts in central midfield for Southampton. Jay Robinson, who I really liked in the opening game, 18 years old. And, wow, Matheus Fernandes starts for Southampton in the Championship. Obviously linked away, hugely valuable asset. Very potential match winner there. Adam Armstrong up top. Get your thoughts in via the comments. We'll go to comments in just a second. bench for Ipswich: Walton, Young, Kipre, Wolfenden, Humphreys, Chaplin, Kayustog, Bene, Ayinde makes the bench. Not much depth up front for Ipswich. Pretty much zero, in fact. They're very short-handed in that part, with Akpom obviously coming in, but not ready to go. McCarthy on the bench for Southampton. Wood, Edwards, Manning. He came off the bench and scored a brilliant free kick. Sugawara, Dibbling on the bench. We had this with Ipswich last season, where they were the only team, not last season, 2 seasons ago in the Championship, the only team to come up against all of Sinistera, Nonto, Piru, and whoever it was, the other one for Leeds. Incredible front four there. Ruter. Could Ipswich be the only team this season to face Dibbling and Fernandez for Southampton? Maybe. Brereton, Diaz, Archer as well on the bench. Matsuka is a proper year one parachute team, just relegated in August. Lots of star power on the bench, but we expect a few of those players to not be there by the end of the window. Right, Liam, absolute legend. Thank you. £2 on the super chat for Liam. I think we are number 2 there. Muchly appreciated. Sad times for us, League One. Here we come. More important things at play for Sheffield Wednesday, but yeah, 0 point start. Should we say some more hellos in the chat? Pip, oh for a Sarmiento moment. Yeah, famous game in the promotion running. Jay, great support with the channel. Don't think Sheffield United in relegation channel trouble, but they look long way off. Challenging at the moment. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Christopher, not happy with Millwall yesterday. No 3-0 home defeat. Mercury, man for man. Southampton much stronger. Well, hold on for predictions. We'll do them in a second. Leather sandals listening in while peeling spuds. How about that? Mind blown morning to you. Mark, Ayinde for debut. Well, it's not much else option. I mean, I think they're going to have to ride out Smodics and Hurst today for as long as possible. Maybe they could borrow one of Southampton's 4 or 5 brilliant strikers they've got in their squads. Alex, Upper Town, morning to you. Birmingham Skies, welcome, fella. Have we said hello to everybody? I think we have in the chat. As I mentioned, we are simulcasting with the Blue Monday channel. So I've just washed my hair. So I know it annoys people when I play with my hair. I do need to play with it for about 5-10 minutes, else it will go all funny, won't it? Sorry, if you're on the Blue Monday side, do say hello, get your comments in. I'll be able to see all of them over here. Remember, watch-alongs this year in association with the Sportsman podcast. I was on there last week. I think you can catch Connor, and Simon's on holiday now, so Connor's hosting the next one. I assume Gav Sutton will be on. I don't know who else they have got on, but do go and subscribe to the Sportsman Untitled podcast. Really good kind of championship roundup. I'll be on there a couple of times a month through this season. I want to hear from as many Sunderland fans as I can today. Tremendous stuff. I'm sure all of us EFL hats are very happy to see a promoted team going up and winning 3-0 on opening day. Thank you, Merck. Yeah, really enjoying the Sportsman content. It's really good. As you can see, they've got a little bit more to play with in terms of studios and cameras than I have here. So it's great, real privilege for me to be, in such luxury working area and with such great pundits. Simon, who else do we have on? Connor this season so far. We've had Justin from Second Tier I've been on with. Statman Dave was there for the opener. I'm sure I'm missing somebody out and they'll shout at me on Twitter or whatever, but there you go. Right. 5 minutes to go. Are you ready to get your predictions in here? Usual request, just give me a scoreline here. Ipswich something, Southampton. You don't need to be funny. You don't need to be clever. And I can cycle through them nice and quickly. Predictions in. You've got 24 seconds to do it. And I want to read all of them. So let's do this. Away you go. Well, isn't that rather lovely? Dara O'Shea's coming out with someone, and it says, Daddy, have the players got their kids here? I love stuff like that. Although it looks like Jack Taylor's, I mean, it's a lot for a young kid coming out in that big noise. Oh, the pyros are going as well. You can imagine, I can imagine my little Enid getting a bit overwhelmed by, what is there in Portman Road, 30,000 fans in. It looks really full. It looks fantastic, actually. Gorgeous Portman Road there. Right, should we read out some predictions? Keep them coming, guys. Right, where do I start? I think I start here. Here we go. Right, 2-1 Ipswich, 1-1. Desmond, 2-0 Saints. Desmond. 2-1 Saints, 2-1 Ipswich. 4-2 Saints. 2-1 Ipswich, 3-0 Ipswich. 3-2 Ipswich, 3-2 Ipswich. Desmond 3-3, 2-1 Saints, 2-1 Ipswich, Desmond. Everyone's predicting goals. Someone had better have put a nil in here. There you go. Thank you, Tom. Let's just get that one out there nice and quickly. 3-2 Ipswich, 3-1 Ipswich, 4-2 Saints, 3-2 Ipswich, 2-1 Saints. We're all over the shop here. 3-3, 4-4. There we go. Right. I think we are pretty well good to go. About 2 minutes until kickoff. I know I have a lot of stuff to plug here, but just work with me. One more thing. It really helps us if you can hit the thumbs up button. We try and get to 50 likes before kickoff, and we're at 36. So I'm going to do a like spike right now. If you're watching here, if you're watching on Blue Monday, if you're watching on Twitter, do hit that thumbs up button. As ever, you have 11 seconds. Brilliant stuff. Thank you guys so much for the support. I know there's a lot of stuff with the sportsman plugs and the super chat targets and the like targets, but we got to keep this free for you guys here on YouTube, and I've got to raise some money somehow. So really do appreciate everybody indulging all of that stuff, and we can really get into the football now. We're about to kick off. Thank you. 59 likes. Really pleased with that. We'll see if we can get over the 100 mark as we go. Players just taking photographs. Also the refs and the captains, and the brilliant day for the kids there. You've got to love to see that, haven't you? In sunny day, full stadium, TV cameras there, pyro going off and off. Fantastic stuff. Thoughts on Sunderland's start yesterday, Phil? Love it. Absolutely love it. We'll be catching up with Matt SB and Conor McGilligan on Premier League stuff over on Conor's channel on Tuesday. We'll stick a clip down here, but we will be talking about Sunderland there. Really looking forward to that conversation. Good start for Sunderland yesterday. No Beer 52 sponsorship right now, Michael, but they may be back at some point this season. Alfie, good to be back, Ben. Buzzing about Blues yesterday. Yeah, great win for Birmingham. What did I think of Leicester's result? By the way, guys, I'm happy to answer all these questions. Maybe we'll dip in at half-time and during the show if we get a kind of quiet spot. I have already done the hot takes, so not that I want you to disappear from this stream right here, right now, but you can check out my thoughts on Leicester, any championship stuff that happened already, the 10 games that have played. We've got Hull and Coventry to come. I have spoken about those already over on the hot takes video. Right, you lot. Are we ready to go? Ipswich versus Southampton in the EFL Championship. And they've caught me off guard there. We are off and running. Saints already knocking the ball forward and over to that right wing. And it is the first occasion on which we have two Year 1 parachute teams going at each other. They tend to be pretty important games, don't they? These ones in the season. And it's very interesting wrinkle to get one this early, isn't it? Keep your comments coming. Let me just stick the banner up as well. And they've done all my housekeeping. And I can actually enjoy watching a football match with you lot. Clark heads that forward looking for Hurst. Southampton with the territory early here. That one's booted in the channel. Smodics is chasing, but it's going out, isn't it? Kwasi, who is massive, isn't he? The Saints centre-back. Maybe that's just a WWE type camera angle there, shooting him from underneath. But he looks huge, doesn't he? Kwasi, lots of conversations about physicality of players. If you're looking to get promoted, you need some big boys in there, I tell you. That's certainly my experience after last season in the Premier League watching Ipswich. Did that throw even get onto the pitch? I don't know if it went on and off or the wind took it off. It's a throw for Ipswich, which Ben Johnson is going to take. And the early go in here, 6'5". There you go, Will. I wasn't wrong. He's blooming jacked as well, isn't he? Normally, footballers, they're normally quite lean, aren't they? Don't let them get too muscly. Slows them down, unless you're Adama Traore. My score prediction, what did I go for? I think I went for 1-1, didn't I? With Sam. Here is Philogene, crosses in right-footed. The aforementioned Kwasi heads that one away. Philogene has it again over on the left wing. Cross comes in from Davis. Clark wins the header. Hurst can't get on the second ball. Good passage here for Ipswich. Clark again. He crosses right-footed. Poor ball by Clark. Try to keep it alive there on the far stick. A little bit of pressure early on. Yeah, just overcooked that cross, Clark. Too much on it. I think Tyler Diblin will sign for Everton in the transfer. Yeah, something like that, won't it? We're likely to see him off the bench today. Great young player, Diblin. Clark wins that 50-50. Excuse me, Smodics does. Gets a bit of a whack after. Trying to help it onto George Hurst. Remember, Ipswich severely short, really, in the striking areas. Chaplin on the bench can come on in the 10. Oh, Hurst has nipped in behind into the box. Hurst puts it across low and the ball has bounced in. I think it's going to go down as an own goal. It's a very early goal in this one. It's really poor from Southampton. I think Kwasi gets caught on the ball. Hurst does really well. He drives in behind, crosses it low and hard. Clark gets a touch. Don't know if it's going in the goal. I think the accusing tight close-up there was on Taylor Harwood-Bellis. I think he's going to get quite an unlucky own goal here. But look, it's really poor. Kwasi gets closed down. Not once. Oh, it's horrible from Kwasi, isn't it? Hurst does really well. Yeah, it's a very unlucky goal for Harwood-Bellis, really. I don't think Clark's even got a shot off, has he? Let's have a look. Clark kind of hooks it. I think he might even hook it. Oh, right, this will be a good angle. No, Clark does not touch that ball at all. It comes off Jack Stevens, then it hits Harwood-Bellis and just goes in. So Clark is just kind of there in the attacking spot, but it's most definitely an unlucky own goal for Harwood-Bellis. And yeah, I think there's going to be some accusing looks there at Joshua Kwasi there, who got caught out twice in that phase of play, didn't he? Playing out, and then he gets caught badly by George Hurst running across his back. And Ipswich lead early in this one. Let's get your thoughts in the comments. What a shocker that was. Yeah. Especially that early. 3-3 is on. We shall see. Looks like we're all right with goals. Well, Chollis, I would vote for no more goals now, but I'm trying to be balanced here and not wear my Ipswich hat too much. Smodics knocks that one on, given away. Coniston, thank you to NZ dollars there. Does Ben ever celebrate when Ipswich scores? I'm in a no-win situation here, so I try and just call the goal and keep calm and keep my emotions in check. people get very triggered, especially if I'm down the... To be fair, I'm down the Blue Monday channel, so I could yell and scream and whoop and holler, but we try and keep it nice and calm and cool so I don't trigger the majority of Championship fans. Headed inside. Oh, that's knocked on looking for Robinson. Robinson tries to beat Johnson. Johnson wins the tackle. Some high-level Championship defending there. Yeah, don't blame anyone other than Kwasi. I would imagine there. I think the other two are just trying to clear up his mess, and they're a bit unlucky. To be fair, corner then for Southampton. Fernandez sticks that in near post. Shot driven in from the edge of the box, deflected. Armstrong's in there. It's poked wide of goal. Corner given. I think the ref got something in his ear then. Was it Shea Charles with the poke or with the shot from the edge of the box? Another corner for Ipswich to defend. A very open first 7 minutes of this one. Ref just having a word with Shea Charles and Jaden Philogene in the box there. As we said, Kwasi is massive. Harwood Bellis is good in the air. Obviously, Stevens scored on opening round, didn't he? In comes a corner right-footed. Flicked on near post. Ooh, Palmer punches. Could he have caught that one? He didn't. Got a chance to catch this one. And he grabs that one a little bit more convincing. Do you think Ipswich need to sign any more players? Ain't they losing that player to Forest? That deal has gone through, Chris. Amari Hutchinson went to Nottingham Forest yesterday. So, yeah, Ipswich do need some more players. Maybe Ipswich sign Sindre Wale Ageli. Big links yesterday. That story was doing the rounds indeed, wasn't it? Greaves. Ipswich lead 1-0. A muggy opening goal. Big mistake by Joshua Kwasi. Got caught out twice. And then Jack Stevens and Taylor Harwood Bellis trying to bail their teammate out. Ends up Stevens knocking it onto Harwood Bellis for an own goal with Jack Clark in close proximity. George Hurst did well. Although George Hurst is on the deck now. He's going to be okay. I think he just tread on his foot there. Yeah, ouchie. Harwood Bellis, he apologises. Painful one though. No protection there. Don't be unbiased and enjoy the Ipswich goals, Ben, if you want. Oh, we'll see. You're going to get too carried away with an opening goal, an own goal in 3 minutes, are you? Try and keep calm. Free kick then. Oh, it was a foul that was given then. Philogene is going to whip this one in from the left touchline. What are the chances Southampton win the game? Still fairly good. Early here. Not a helpful start though. What did I make of the late drama at Blackburn? Hot Takes is out. So I've spoken about all Championship stuff, but don't leave the stream. Watch that one after this one. Philogene whips the free kick in Hurst up. That's a chance. Ooh, be interested to see the replay there. I wonder how good a chance that is. Hurst. I mean, to be fair, Kwasi jumps right in front of him. There's zonal there. I think he's very significantly put off by a 6'5" giant jumping in front of him. But still, I mean, the XG won't favour that, will it? Decent looking chance. Offside flag up and a restart for Southampton. Ipswich got good money for Broadhead and Hutchinson. Now they need to reinvest it. Yes, indeed they do. Very much agree there. Harwood Bellis knocks that down the line. Thank you to our super chatters, by the way. Lee, legend. Liam balls back with Bazunu, by the way. Quasi gets closed down. Again, good press by Ipswich. Can Southampton play through it? Coniston as well. Thank you so much, guys, for the super chats. Target is 10. We have 3. If you want to get involved, I would be greatly appreciative. No obligation. Here is Wellington. Bit of space down the left-hand side. Wellington, Robinson, lovely turn inside. Johnson, and again, Johnson then gets in front and deals with that. Wins the free kick. In the first instance, not great from Johnson. Look, whoop, completely skinned by Robinson. He does get back and make the tackle, but I suppose if you're a Saints player, now you're saying to Robinson, have a run at him. Have a run at him. Will Clark be playing on the right from now on? Yeah, you would think so. It's the injury to Philogene and obviously the Broadhead situation that meant he had to start out left last time out at Birmingham. Great defending that. Well, the second bit wasn't it? The first bit left a bit to be desired, but yeah. I don't disagree. Adam Armstrong is on the deck in the penalty box. I was reading the comments. I have no idea what happened, but we're playing on. Hurst, little shove in the back by Stevens, who, to be fair, had followed George Hurst all the way out. Yeah, big shove in the back. Verge of a yellow card. So what's this thing that happened with Armstrong then? Let's have a look. I mean, it's pretty silly that by O'Shea's. I mean, I don't think you'd get a penalty given, on the basis that it'd be a very unique penalty, wouldn't it? But he kind of runs across Armstrong to just give Palmer a bit more time. But, yeah, a little bit body checky, wasn't it? Needs to be careful. I'm sure someone will have spoken to the ref about that. Keep an eye on that going forward. Richard, haven't been super impressed by the parachute teams as yet. You'd imagine they'd have sorted themselves out by the end of the window. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's always slow, especially the year one parachute teams. And I suppose Hutchinson going for Ipswich allows them to sort out. But Southampton might really go to the wire with Dibbling and Fernandez. And yeah, I think it just makes a bit of a mockery of it, doesn't it? The window going through, and maybe it should just close before the season starts. Here comes Clark down the right-hand side. Bit of space, actually. Clark's going to go into the box. Clark puts it in low. Smodics control, shot blocked. And Saints clear their lines. There's been loads of fouls in this game so far. Michael, on your podcast, like hot takes as well as the ones you do with Sam, are they all pre-recorded as you used to do live? Yeah, they're pretty much all pre-recorded now. It's just difficult to nail down a specific live time to do absolutely everything, especially with me and Sam. Sam can get called to go and do a commentary like that, and then he has to drive to Middlesbrough or whatever on a Monday. So we tend to pre-record them and just find a time. I know it's fun doing them live, but tricky. Both got children as well. And any of you with kids know that if your kids are ill, your plans go out the window immediately, don't they? 15 gone. Ipswich 1. Southampton 0. Harwood Bellis own goal. Nice open game. Ipswich the better side, I would suggest. Johnson throws in to Jack Clark, who, as the chat pointed out, is on the right-hand side today. Had to start down the left, didn't he? At Birmingham. Philogene holds that one up with Harwood Bellis breathing down his neck. Taylor, I think it's the first time we've mentioned him possibly in central midfield. O'Shea. Looked like Armstrong fouled him there. Pull of the shirt. Palmer, a little bit jittery on the ball, as has been discussed amongst Ipswich fans. There's one back by Southampton. Robinson tries to slip it through. Wellington have made the run from left wing back, but the ball was way, way ahead of he. We tried closing the window before the season started. One year, England were the only country that did it, and it put the other teams at European competition on a competitive disadvantage. There you go. Imagine that. Football authorities not being able to agree with one another. What a strange concept that is. Offside flag. Up again. We've had loads of restarts in this game. Fouls, and Ipswich have been offside like 3 times as well. Many non-parachute teams will have a real go this season. Promotion races wide open. I mean, for the neutral, that'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Rather than the normal domination on average. Fraser. Oh, nice turn. Fernandez slipped into Armstrong. Really good football. Wellington drills the shot in. Good block. If that had just gone on to Robinson and not Wellington, I think Southampton might have equalised there. Lovely play. 1, 2. Oh, if he just managed to poke that between the 2 players there for Robinson, he was in. Or chance for a touch and finish, or a first-time shot there. It's decent defending in the end, but Southampton had Ipswich on the move there. Decent watch this, actually. Pretty enjoyable. I worried whether it might just be a pragmatic get through the game, take a point from both managers, sort your squads out, and, you know, have a proper crack in the game at Southampton. But both sides look all right, actually. Greaves. Philogene. Philogene started quite well, hasn't he? As soon as I say that, he gets rocked by Fernandez. Classic. Southampton counter. Fernandez carrying the ball now, which is what Saints fans will want to see. Fernandez, nice looking cross. Robinson heads down. Southampton on top this past 5 minutes now. Downs. Fraser, another former Ipswich Town player on loan. Ryan Fraser, few played for both. A couple of them on the pitch. Stevens, Kwasi, Wellington, Kwasi, big thank you. Richard, in the chat there. £5 on the super chat. Thank you so much, Richard. I think that is number 4 out of our target of 10. I know they had a bad day yesterday, but I think the Sheffield Wednesday squad is a lot better than I was expecting. On that, would you change any predictions already? Maybe at the end of the window, if they can do a little bit of tweakery, but I think it's still going to be a long, hard season for Wednesday. But maybe not, you know, like when we had Bolton had to play the youth players all the time, and Blackpool had no players at the start of the season. I don't think it's going to be that bad, which I was kind of expecting. So I do agree with you there, Richard, and thank you for the super chat. Possession last 10 minutes, 67%. Southampton, here they come again. They're playing well now. Downs. Fraser. Charles. Oh, Charles tries to slide it through. It's bouncing about in the box. And one back by Southampton. Wellington. Nice one down the line. Oh, Robinson again has got the better of Ben Johnson there. And Southampton win a corner. If you ask me right now who's scoring the next goal in this game, you'd say Southampton right now. But that could change. Things ebb and flow, as we know in football. But really good little period this now. And it's been, I said 5 minutes, probably 3 or 4 minutes ago. So should we call that 10 minutes now by my terrible maths? Wellington is going to take the corner, left-footed, out swinger, headed away by Hurst. Recycle goes to Fraser and back out to Wellington, who's crossed again. Hurst there as well. Fernandez, though, crossed again from the right, headed sort of dangerously inside the box, but Greaves has... Well, he's got it over by the corner flag. Is he going to be able to clear it? After a fashion. Shove in the back there. I wonder whether Saints might get a free kick. However, Stevens, who's a big lad, maybe went over a little easily. That's certainly the view of the referee. Phil is off to work on a Sunday. Have a good one, mate. Ben, you have tons of different shirts. I see a different design every time. We try. Go to those discount racks, hey? Richard. Seen Robinson a couple of times. Yeah, he does look good, actually. I enjoyed watching him last week, and he's had a good start here against Ben Johnson in that right-back area. Another foul. Shea Charles on... Who's that down? Is that Matasiwa? It's in central midfield. Yeah, Charles in a bit late. I wonder whether that's the last one before the yellow card comes out now for both sides. Yeah, that looks to be what referee is saying. Is Matasiwa getting back up? Fingers crossed he does. Jens Kajust is in the squad for Ipswich. He's on the bench. Obviously not fit after a disrupted pre-season. Yeah, Sky pointing out. Will Still, the Southampton manager, knows Azor Matasiwa very, very well because he used to manage him. Oh, knocked into the box. Just complete back to front over the top there. Smodics. Now, Smodics has gone down holding his knee. Oh, you can already see the laceration. I think he's just onside, is he? He's either just on or just off. It's really marginal. You get a kick from Harwood Bellis there as the ball drops. This game is very stop-start. Well, Rob, your point is illustrated by the fact that it's stopped as I'm speaking right now. Impact one there for Smodics. Hopefully it's not too nasty on the kneecap. And I agree with the comments there. Just struggling to build up a little bit of tempo at the moment. Although that's probably good news for Ipswich because having started well, Southampton had kind of taken over the momentum of the game, hadn't they? From, I guess, minute 12 to 22 or something like that. Ipswich with the early opening goal in this one in 3 minutes. Own goal, kind of just bimbling in off Taylor Harwood Bellis. Which means, as things stand, Ipswich would be winning their first game in about 100 years, given what happened in the Premier League last season. Keep your comments coming, guys. I suppose while Smodics is down, he's been down a while now. Please get up, Sammy. Should we do a like spike? Whether you're watching here or on Twitter or over on a Blue Monday, we're simulcasting over there. Hit the like button. You have 11 seconds. Thank you all for your support. Well, do you know what? I said, did Taylor Harwood-Bellis kind of charge down Smodics? No, he's nowhere near him. Smodics stretched for the shot and then just crumpled up in a heap, bless him. Is he okay? I'm sure his knee was cut. He's running, so it looks like he's okay. Ipswich down to 10 temporarily. Southampton continuing. And the ball is with Will Still in the technical area there, the new Saints manager. Is Smodics back in the game now? I think he is. Thank you, guys. 116 likes. Really, really do appreciate that from you lot. The support, absolutely amazing here. It's always free. You can support via Super Chat. I think we're 4 out of 10 on our target for Super Chats, but the least you can do is hit that thumbs up button and help us climb the rankings here. There you go. Magic sponge, Jay. All sorted out. Ooh. Knocked by Palmer into Taylor. Flynn Downs right up the backside, proverbially, of Taylor, and nearly won it back in a very nice looking position for Southampton. They just got away with that one. Nice one through the lines there. Smodics can't help it on to Hurst. And Southampton continue to be the side on top here. Fraser's got it over on the right. Oh, well, Bellis, Quasi. Wellington crosses left-footed. Big header out by O'Shea. Clark in the right-back area. Hoofs it away. And George Hurst is going to try and make Stevens play that. Stevens has got it back to Bazunu. Hurst is trampling down Bazunu, but a little lighter on his feet there, Bazunu was, than Palmer in the Ipswich goal. Ipswich have managed to get up the pitch. Yeah, you'd imagine the shout from the Ipswich bench was get out of your own half as that ball went down the ground. Greaves has come forward there and given the ball away and left his position, and now we have a massive turnover. Big problems for Ipswich. Oh, Greaves has got lucky there. Fraser's cross is blocked. He's now got back in behind the ball. Fernandez. Still a chance to cross for Fraser. Fraser pops it in. Huge chance. And there is the equalising goal. Jay Robinson heads it in. And I'm afraid Jacob Greaves there. Another mistake by a centre-half leading to a goal here. Greaves tries to run down the pitch, Rio Ferdinand style, and he gives the ball away. He leaves his team short-manned at the back. Here we go. We'll have a look here. The counter-attack comes, and in the end, it's headed in by Robinson. Disappointing goal from an Ipswich point of view, and it is 1-1. Looked like he might have got away with it, but the momentum was then all with Southampton. And it's a good cross by Fraser. And Ipswich are then, just defending the 6-yard line. Super close range header by Jay Robinson. And I suppose we can say mistake by Quasi for the first goal, mistake by Greaves for the second goal, punished. And we are all square, 1-1. Nice climb, nice header by Robinson, heads it down. Palmer didn't have much hope with that when it's headed down at the feet of the goalkeeper from such close range. But we know the problem had come 10 seconds earlier. Game on. Afternoon. Lovely. Because it was a good cross by Fraser, wasn't it? The problem Ipswich had is that they were put in such a position where you're just defending so deep that if that cross does find first contact on a Southampton head, it's going to be a very close range header and very hard for the keeper. Then Ben's so cool about having his team scored on. Well, what am I going to do, hey? What am I going to do? 1-1 here. Ipswich 1, Saints 1. Own goal, Harwood-Bellis. Robinson with the equaliser. Johnson on the ball for Ipswich. Goes back home to Alex Palmer. And if this game continues to ebb and flow, I wonder whether we get a period now of Ipswich in possession. That seems to be the way it's gone thus far. Taylor. Matasiwa. Clark. Richard, another super chat. Thank you so much. I think that is 5 out of our 10 target. Thank you, guys, and thank you, Richard. I've noticed in every game I watched this season, the team who takes the kickoff has tried to punt it straight for an opposition throw-in. I had not noticed that. Is that what just happened here? Gone are the days now of trying to play tippy-tappy, tick-a-tacker. Get up the pitch, eh? Thank you, Richard, for the super chat. And as I say, we are 5 for 10 now. Big thank you to Lee and Liam Coniston and a Richard double there. Thank you very, very much indeed, guys, for your support. Classy knocks that one back. Harwood Bellis just stops completely on the ball. Stevens, Kwasi, straight out of play to Kieran McKenna, who quickly throws it to Johnson. Ipswich restart. Taylor. Greaves, who I'm sure will be a lot more careful in possession than he was a minute ago, right? Not round the corner. Leif Davis, who we barely mentioned, haven't we? Lots of talk about Kieran McKenna adapting the tactics slightly in terms of Davis coming inside a lot this season rather than marauding down the left wing. Matthew, thank you so much. Huge super chat there, £10. Thank you so much, Matthew. Morning, Ben. Hope you're in the chat as well. Derby fan here. Your thoughts on the result? I have spoken about it in the hot takes. Used to said we had a soft underbelly starting left back, centre back. Well, that's a fair comment, isn't it? Yeah, you'd expect of all the managers in the Championship for the team not to have a soft underbelly. It would be one managed by John Eustace. But let's hope, for your sake, Matthew, and the Derby fans' sake, that this is an injury issue and just might take a little while to get up to speed. Isaac, I've seen your super chat. We'll get to that in a second. Free kick goes in. Oh, O'Shea all on his own at the back stick. Loopy header, though. And Bazunu grabs that. Isaac, thank you so much. Really love your channel. Very kind. I'm not happy with the way Saints are playing at the moment. Will needs to get a grip and stop playing out from the back. I mean, well, I think they're the better side in this game, though, Isaac. So, assuming that this is a long play from Will Still... they're away at Ipswich, who, rightly or wrongly, are the pre-season promotion favourites. We're well in the game, and certainly from minute 10 through to about now, I think the numbers would back that up. They've been the better side, despite Ipswich starting the better and taking the lead. Thank you so much, Isaac, for your super chat. We're nearly there, guys. 7 super chats out of 10. Thank you. Jack Clark, turning ever-decreasing circles on the Ipswich right. So is Ben Johnson. Looked like a foul by Flynn Downs, who's probably on his last warning as well. Odds on Flynn Downs to be the first to get booked. High, I'd imagine. Big Diag looking for Philogene. Headed away. Taylor. Matasiwa. Ipswich pretty non-existent in central midfield thus far. Feels like I've mentioned Taylor and Matasiwa more in the last 90 seconds than I have the first 35 minutes of this one. Robinson does look a talent. Another Saints Academy. Yeah, their production line there, Southampton. I'm sure someone can name them all in the chat. Theo Walcott, Gareth Bale, who've all gone through there. Even people like Van Dijk have been sold on for zillions. Matasiwa. And it goes to Johnson. Clark. Clark gets caught. Right, I think the yellow card's going to come out now, isn't it? He's been very patient here. Referee Wellington in on Clark. It feels like the last 2 or 3 have been the last tackle. Oh, that's a yellow card, isn't it? I think I'm all for referees being lenient, but yeah. That looked like a yellow card to me. You let me know your thoughts in the chat. Luke Shaw, there you go. Oxlade Chamberlain, tons of them from Southampton. Morning, Horse Hollerer. Welcome to you, fella. Yeah, not a great first half from Towan. Leif Davis is going to take this free kick, though. It's over on the right wing, so he's going to swing this in with the left foot. You can get a good delivery here. Here comes Davis, whips it in. Eyebrows on it near post. Philogene tries to then recycle. Out for a corner. Hi Ben, do Ipswich need another body in midfield or a stronger player? Yes, to either of those, please. It's been a bit quiet in central midfield for Town, hasn't it? With Shea Charles closing down Jaden Philogene. Corner for Ipswich, which Philogene puts in right-footed. Ooh. What happened there? Dara O'Shea was there. Saying he had his shirt pulled. By Flynn Downs, to be fair, it's 6 of one, half dozen of the other, isn't it? No foul there, I don't think. There's either no foul or 2 fouls there, if you know what I mean. Bazunu cool and calm in the 6-yard box, playing out again. Saints clear of their lines. Have you got any watch-along streams coming up? What's Friday night? We're doing Friday night, aren't we? Someone tell me in the chat. What's Friday night TV game, 22nd August? Can't remember what it is. Is it Derby? Derby versus someone? Come on, chat. Do the business. Howard Bellis. Ooh, giving that one away. Here's Hurst now. High turnover for Ipswich. Clark over on the right. If they can feed it in, Hurst. Still Hurst. Brilliant run. Should have passed it to Clark, shouldn't he? Oh, dear. Here comes Davis, though. Recycled. Davis crosses it in. Blocked out. We're going to get a counter-attack the other way now. Armstrong versus O'Shea. Oh, Palmer, do not lose that there. Goodness me. Wow. Well, I mean, George Hurst there, he does the hard work, but he doesn't have to. 2 touches, I reckon, and then a little slide out to Jack Clark, and he's in on goal. I get that Hurst shoots after he's beaten his man, but did he have to do that? I think you play the percentages there. Here we go. So turn out and give it there. Yeah, and Clark is in. Hurst understandably takes the shot, being he's wearing his number 9. And a really good chance for Ipswich goes to waste. Shoving the back by Downs there. His 15th foul of the game. Come on, Flynn. He's having a lovely old time, isn't he? Thank you, guys. Yeah, Derby, Bristol City on Friday. That'll be the next watch-along on the channel. Right, Wellington is definitely going to get booked now. He has to get booked. He's got into the... I mean, the ref has tried to referee this one leniently, but there's been so many fouls, hasn't there? Wellington lucky to get away with the last one. That was the most nailed on yellow he was going to get in football history there. Right into the back of Clark as well. And I'm sure Sky will take great delight in showing the 2 fouls that Wellington made. Both look like yellows to me, but hey, there's always the argument he doesn't make the second tackle if he's been booked for the first one. I get that. What are my thoughts on Sunderland? We'll be talking about Premier League on Tuesday. Richard, you are on fire. Thank you so much. Who are some players you remember as champ ballers but couldn't do it in the Premier League? Rob Earnshaw is my classic answer always to that. Ebanks Blake always seem to appear again at Wolves in champ. Richard, thank you so much for the super chat. Southampton playing out from the back again. Quasi on the ball. On the super chat tracking, I think we're 8 out of 10 now. Is that right? Although that's 3 from Richard on his own. So huge thanks there. Taylor's lucky not to give that away in central midfield, but he's powering forward now. Oh, Harwood Bellis is clever to win a foul there, isn't he? Just gets in front of him, waits for a little bit of contact. Yellow card for Taylor. Just got a little bit carried away, Harwood Bellis. What word did I use that triggered everybody when I said Greaves managed to buy the foul from Kyogo last week? It's exactly what Harwood Bellis just did. Knows where the oncoming attacking player is. Knows what's about to happen, where the contact's going to happen. Just get in there, make the ref see that there's been contact, and yellow card as well. Came out. Here is Wellington. Tries to put the cross in. Blocked out for a corner. Hi, Benjamin. Will you be covering all of Southampton's games? Unlikely. I have to explain this a lot to people. I just do whatever the main Sky game is. And so here we are. Send Sky a strongly worded letter if you agree or disagree with their picks. Well, not going to send one if you agree, are you? Crossed in, hoofed up in the air. It was Hurst, wasn't it? Actually falls to Shea Charles. Reasonable chance that in the end, wasn't it? Kind of kicks his shot into the ground. It bounces in to Palmer. Jason Kumas. What a shout, hey? David Nugent. Here comes Davis down the right. Philogene. Philogene fouled. No, not given. It's gone out for throw-in for Southampton. And we say a huge thank you to All Boxed Up. £2 on the super chat. Thank you. Leeds fan. Hope Ipswich have a good season for you. Thank you very, very much indeed. Is that 9 out of 10 super chats now? I can stop plugging them then. Thank you, everybody. Another foul. This time Downs goes down. There has been so many fouls in this game. I wonder if we've got an up-to-date statistic here. The problem is, when a referee tries to be lenient, this often happens, doesn't it? You just end up with more and more fouls because the players smell it, don't they? They're like, oh, okay. He's letting a lot go here. I'll stiffen up my tackling a little bit. And then you get this stop-start nonsense, don't you? Here comes Fraser down the right. Can't get round Leif Davis. Where can I see fouls here? Sorry, I'm just trying to find a nice stat for you. This is that bouncy chance for Charles. It was a decent chance, that, in the end. Discipline, 2 yellow cards. Defence, tackles, fouls, anybody? Or does that come right at the top? Oh, fouls committed. God. Southampton have committed 10 fouls. Ipswich 3. So there's been 13 fouls in the game. In the first half. Matasiwa, and that's turned over. And here is Robinson driving forward into 3 minutes of stoppage time. And yeah, he does need to... Oh, Matasiwa has now been yellow carded. Referee in danger a little bit of losing this one, isn't he? Matasiwa was actually off the ball. He pulled Shay Charles back. He got booked in the first game as well, didn't he, at Birmingham? Yeah, there you go. I was 1 second ahead of you, Sky. We're into 3 minutes of stoppage time. Free kick to Southampton, which Mateus Fernandez is going to take. And it goes back stick. All headed goalwards, and Palmer does well to gather that. Not that it was a tricky shot to save, but Jack Stevens was just had to toe poke that, get anything on that, or try and put the keeper off. And it would have been 2-1 Southampton. Fed down the line to Johnson. Ipswich may be able to end the half with an attacking phase. Johnson just squeezed out of it by a Wellington. One clipped over the top, looking for Smodics. Nothing doing. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is half time. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Ipswich 1. Southampton 1. A reasonable game, certainly between minutes sort of 5 and 25. Yeah, okay, let's just say from the start. Ipswich obviously scoring early. Has been very bitty. And I think if we got another foul, 14 fouls in the first half. There are a few offsides as well. So I don't know what the ball in play total will be. If anyone can find that stat. I'd imagine it won't be spectacular for the right reasons, that one. Ipswich take the lead very early. Mistake by Joshua Kwasi at the back. Southampton left-sided centre-back of the 3. He's on the ball. Not only does he give it away, but then when it comes back over his shoulder, he doesn't spot the hulking number 9 for Ipswich, George Hurst, running behind, nick the ball. He then puts it in low, and I mean, from then on, it's unlucky from a Southampton point of view, isn't it? Because they're just chasing their tails. And so it hits Stevens then. Clark does well to get in there and, you know, put the pressure on. But it hits Stevens, hits Harwood Bellis, and then goes into the back of the net for an own goal. And then up until the equaliser is kind of Southampton building back into the game. And Robinson got the equaliser. And again, we can look at a centre-back here. Jacob Greaves comes running up the pitch, carrying the ball into the Southampton half, and then he gives it away. Southampton counter-attack quickly. It looked like Greaves had got back into position, but Ipswich are then really, really deep. Fraser is able to put a decent cross into the middle. And Robinson, of course, with Ipswich being so deep, such a close-range header, he just bullets it down into the net for 1-1. And yeah, then just ever so bitty the rest of the half. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me give you some stats for that half. Southampton 54% of the possession to Ipswich 46. Ipswich on the XG 0.86 to 0.67. I'm guessing the chance for George Hurst came out quite high. In fact, I can probably tell you, yeah, Hurst running in. Oh, a big one there. Is that Hursty? Yeah, 0.37. So, yeah, big chance for Hurst nicking the ball 1v1. It does feel like a game that's going to be decided by a mistake, a red card or a penalty, doesn't it, this one? Southampton 6 shots to 5. And Southampton as well, 2 shots on target to 1. 1 big chance a piece. We'll go to some comments after I've made a coffee. So I'm going to disappear for 5 minutes. Do keep the comments coming. And I will answer as many as I can when we get back. Go make yourself a drink, whatever you need to do. Keep the stream going, of course, and we will be back in, well, it'll be just over 5 minutes. To be precise, 5 minutes and 7 seconds. Get your questions, your comments in the chat, and we will answer as many as we can on my return. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everybody, to the watch along. It is half time. It is Ipswich 1, Southampton 1 in the midday kickoff in the EFL Championship. Own goal early on, put Ipswich in front of Harwood Bellis. Equaliser from Jay Robinson. Get your thoughts into the comments on anything happened in the first half. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Of course, we are live down the Benjamin Bloom Football channel. We are also down the Blue Monday channel. All the comments come to here, so keep your comments coming and all of your thumbs up and all of that good stuff. Huge support in the first half as well. I think that we won away from the Super Chat target, or have we got all 10? I don't know. 1, 2, 3. Which one am I on? Coniston. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you want me to shut up about the Super Chat target, one more Super Chat, and I will. There we go. Thank you, everybody. And, of course, we are brought to you in association on the Benjamin Bloom Football channel, of course, with the Sportsman podcast, Sportsman Untitled, which I'll be on a couple of times every month this season. Go and hit subscribe over on YouTube, Sportsman Untitled. And the guys will be in, I think, Connor, Gab, and one other, talking all things Championship tomorrow. Okie dokie. Let's go to some comments here. Fernandez playing in the Championship is insane. Well, these things happen with Year 1 parachute teams in August, don't they? What else have we got in the chat here? Alfie. Harwood Bellis has been rushed into this game after... So it is his first start, yeah. After just coming back from an injury with not much time to get his stamina and match fitness back up, having to mark a pacey Philogene. Yeah, agreed. What else have we got down here? Very nice. It's always a super chat here with Ben. Well, that's very kind of you to say. Basil, weak championship this year. I'm told every year, without fail, that this is the weakest championship in history and the hardest championship in history. So I take them with a pinch of salt. But easy starts for sides like West Brom, Bristol City may give them false stature. As somebody must seem a real threat if the usual contenders underperform. Sorry, I fell over that like anything, didn't I? Lee, hi Ben, our engine room. Taylor and Mutasiwa are on yellows. You concerned? Yeah. I mean, you say engine room as well. It's not been great in... I mean, to be honest, Ipswich haven't been that good, have they? And started the game well, pressed well. But in terms of the side we saw under Kieran McKenna in the double promotion runs, they would control games. And I accept that Ipswich have had a hard start, haven't they? You know, Birmingham away and then Southampton at home. You're getting a couple of the more difficult opponents out of the way. But, yeah, not really looked themselves, have they? What else have we got in the chat here? Ipswich look a bit nervy. Well, I don't know if it's nervy, but yeah, not quite there. Certainly look nervy though. Also always very calm when it was Hladky and Wolfenden and Burgess building the attacks up from the back. It's now Palmer and Greaves and O'Shea. So to be fair to Kieran McKenna, there's been a lot of change for him to manage, and yeah, not looking amazing at the moment. Although you can say exactly the same for Will still. Keep your comments coming. If you can help me out with a like spike, that would be tremendous. I think we were over 100 likes in the first half, weren't we? But if you're watching right here, right now, and I can see plenty of you are, I'd love you to hit the thumbs up button, and I will give you 11 seconds to do just that. This is a like spike. Thank you so much, everybody. How are we doing on the likes? I'm sure there's plenty over on Blue Monday. 156. Tremendous stuff. Thank you, everybody, indeed. Are you fancying many goals in the second half? We'll put that one out to the chat. I don't know. If it gets to 60 minutes and there's lots of subs, do the two managers just shake hands on 1-1? We will indeed find out. Southampton looking more fluid. Feel they have a shot for the win as Ipswich is meh. It's quite a good way to describe Ipswich this season so far, isn't it? Meh. That word. John, missed the first half, even game. Reasonably even, but just scrappy. I had Southampton edging it, to be honest, as in they had the longer period. But Ipswich did make this good chance I'm seeing right now on the Sky halftime replay for George Hurst as well. Ryan. I clicked on his comment, didn't come up. If Ipswich lose, does it already become a concern? I mean, of course, it's a concern if you're not winning games, but I think everyone needs to understand about year one parachute teams that there's just so much sorting out to do, even though you have more money and essentially better players than everyone else. It takes a while to get it all going, doesn't it? And speaking of getting going, we are about to get going in the second half. I'm just getting a nice close-up of Adam Armstrong's face. And referee Madley. Don't imagine there'll be any change at half-time. I think both managers will kind of feel it out. And we are getting underway imminently for the second half here. Ipswich 1, Southampton 1. Brilliant stuff in the chat in the first half. Keep it going. Keep it coming. And we are all ready to go. At Portman Road, it's Ipswich 1, Southampton 1. And we have kicked off. Ipswich kicking towards the old North Stand. Southampton Churchman's, if you're my age. And immediately we have yet another foul. We could be a record-breaking most cumulative fouls. Someone ask AI what the most fouls there's been in a championship game ever. And is this going to beat it? Free kick, I think, for Ipswich. Cheers, everybody. I don't know whether this coffee's too hot. You can watch me burn my mouth live on YouTube. We're all good. Free kick then, Ipswich, which Leif Davis will take from the left-hand side with the left foot. So likely swinging it outwards. See where he can drop this one, Leif Davis. In it comes. Oh, headed goalwards over the bar from Jack Taylor, I think. Just got across the front of his man. Found the space actually there, Taylor. Reasonable enough chance there, not under massive pressure, was he? He's a fair distance from the goal. There's a fair amount of pace on the ball. Could have worked the keeper, I think, with that one. Matasiwa knocks that one home to Alex Palmer. Hurst. Oh, Hurst tries to play that through Smodics. Smodics running in behind into the penalty box. Smodics hits it left-footed, hits the post. Really unlucky. Smodics there, he's driven wide, gets it past the keeper. It's the inside of the post. Oof. Ipswich going very close to 2-1 there. Nice ball through by Hurst and great pace by Smodics. If he could have just kept the first touch more central, he's got an easier shot. It's a really good effort given the angle he puts himself at, and he hits the inside of the post. Southampton up the other end now. That one's curled right-footed over the bar. Liking Trash, I think that's our 10th super chat. We are there. We've hit the target. Thank you, everybody who has super chatted today. Thank you, Liking Trash. Very, very kind. And I'll shut up about super chats now. Yeah, that first touch takes him right wide. Really good effort, though, from the angle. Hits the inside of the post. Nice through ball by Hurst. If he could have his time over, just get that first touch a little bit more central, he's got a much easier shot. Keeper would have to move off his line a little bit more. Unlucky, though, to hit the inside of the post. Cross comes in from the right. Ipswich starting the second half pretty well. Going very close. Here comes the Saints. Counter-attack, though. Fernandez, Fraser. Fraser tries to put it through first time. Diving, lunging, save there from Greaves. And the ball bobbles about and goes out for a Southampton throw-in. Good stuff to start the second half. Fernandez outside of the right foot onto Wellington. Charles. Downs. Oh, with Bellis. All cross deflected. Armstrong runs through the back of Greaves. Referee gives the kind of foul, but plays the advantage. Taylor, Greaves, Philogene. Nice feet by Philogene. Hits the deck. Oh, don't give it away there. That's exactly what's happened. Oh, edge of the box here. Robinson shot closed down. Ipswich overplaying. Nearly being punished. Marlon. Too early in the season for this level of match. Well, I find it fascinating, though, when you do get the Year 1 parachute teams playing each other in August. Because you know half the players aren't going to be there for the second game. Lovely ball round the corner by Clark. Crossed in by Smodics. They're looking for Philogene at the far post. Philogene hits the shot. Do you know what? That's coming down out of the sky, and he's ready for the leaning back volley too early. He just doesn't let it fall onto his foot. Goes at it a little bit too early, Philogene. Nice work by Smodics to stretch the defence, get the cross in, loops up. To be fair, Harwood Bellis was charging over. Ready to make the block anyway. Afternoon MW. Kwasi looks a weak link. Have you seen the first goal, John? Yeah, he's calmed down since then. Here's Wellington. Robinson. Oh, Matt Seawood goes through him and he's on a yellow card. What does referee Madley make of this one? Certainly this will be a last warning for Matasiwa. Don't think the red card's going to be coming out, or the second yellow rather, but yeah, he's got to tread carefully, hasn't he? Free kick then for Southampton, which Matthias Fernandez is looking at. Left-hand side of the pitch, so right foot to kind of swing it to either side of the goal, really. Three-man wall, Johnson, Philogene and Clark. And I think we've got a shot coming here. Scored a great free kick, Southampton, in the last game. That one is not as good as Ryan Manning's effort over the crossbar. In fact, it's significantly worse. And yeah, just keep your eyes on Matasiwa, who's on a yellow card and has had a foul in this half now. Palmer takes the goal kick short for Ipswich. Here is Matasiwa. Southampton pressing, and yeah, Ipswich just not connecting there. Passing out from the back, I was going to say today, this season at all. And Southampton win it back right in front of their fans. I think Kwasi is going to hurl this one in long. Dries his hands on the grass there. Here comes the centre half then. With a big long throw. In it comes. Near post. Big header clear. Ooh. Air shot by Shea Charles. And Smodics is now charging down the pitch. Smodics, can he keep going with this one? Oh, Charles does really well to get back and win the ball. Smodics didn't quite have the pace to run with the ball. With Charles behind him, able to sprint without it. And makes the tackle in the end. He was in on goal if he did have the pace. Clark tries to beat his man on the right wing, wins a throw-in. Would I be happy with a draw today? Yeah, I guess so. Saints are noticeably more aggressive and nasty to play against. Never a bad thing, is it? Cleared by Southampton to halfway. Substitutions incoming probably in the next 5-10 minutes. I wonder if you'll see Kayust for Matasiwa in terms of the potential red card risk. They're closing down Palmer like anything at the back. Good press by Southampton. Can Ipswich connect these passes? They've got to keep trying if this is the way they want to play. And they have... they've won a foul. But they managed to hold on to the ball there. Here's Palmer again. On to Greaves. Not overly comfortable at all, is he, Palmer, with the ball at his feet, the Ipswich keeper. Here comes Leif Davis with a hell of a sprint away down the ground. Davis tries to pierce the defence. Classy knocks it away, only as far as Hurst. That's poor from Hurst. Tried to run Stevens, who was completely wise to it and just got his body in the way. Are we getting the first sub now? I think Wellington is coming out for Southampton. Ryan Manning, who came on to spectacular effect in the opening game, scoring that free kick. Remember, Wellington is also a red card risk. So sensible sub, really, from Will Still. Wellington got the boot. Someone had to do it, didn't they? Badumch. Hurst nods that out to Philogene over on the wing. Philogene tries to poke it with the outside of his foot and it's run through for Bazunu. Straight swap then for Southampton. Manning will go and play left wing back. Versatile player, Manning. Seen him play all sorts of positions. Proper championship stalwart. Another foul given. Adam Armstrong this time. Wonder if Southampton will get to 20 fouls during the game. Armstrong and Matasiwa bumping into one another. Inverted commas. Davis crosses in. Cross takes a deflection, headed out. Fraser in the right back position has done well. And Stevens boots it down the ground. Ipswich just improving a little bit now. Having a bit of territory, a bit of possession. Home that goes to Palmer. No subs yet by Kieran McKenna. Will Still's gone first in that kind of regard. Mine's shot if I sit that far back in my chair. It's very comfortable, I tell you. I should sit up straight, really, shouldn't I? Greaves goes home to Palmer. Here comes the press again from Southampton. And yeah, it's not really working. Palmer trying to distribute the ball to his centre-backs. And now Southampton are smelling blood and closing him down like no one's business every time he's got the ball. I guess they're just going to have to work on that. Work. Palmer clips that into the front. Held by Hurst, who's done really well there with that one. Philogene on the left wing drives inside and just gives the ball away. Philogene just showing his ring rust. Actually had an injury in pre-season, and this is his first involvement today. Davis. Grieve goes home to Palmer. Armstrong charges it down. Good ball by Palmer. Little clip. Lovely ball actually over to Davis. Bit of space now. He's in that nice tucked in left-sided position. It's a poor ball though from Davis. Smodics can get on the end of it. O'Shea, Greaves. Those chairs look like they're sticky. Everything's sticky in the beautiful British summertime here in sunny Bedfordshire. We're coming up the hour. Bit of a chess match at the moment now. Southampton press Palmer again. He's found Davis. Davis down the line. Philogene knocks it inside. Hurst. Oh, good football by Ipswich. Here comes Johnson down the right. Johnson onto Smodics in the box. Blocked out. Corner for Ipswich. Nice little bit of play that. And I suppose that's why they stick to the principles. And, you know, even if the press is causing trouble for Palmer, you can just work through it and execute your plan better. Then I suppose it is proven to work, given the 96 points Ipswich scored doing it in their last championship season. Corner then. Over on the right wing. And it comes left-footed. Ooh. So Shea on the back post. Is it going to be another corner? Yes, he got the header on it. Heads it into... I don't know if Stevens knew too much about it. I think he heads it into Stevens' head. And Ipswich going to get another go here. Philogene. I would imagine he's probably going to get subbed in the next 5-10 minutes. Here he comes. Sticks the corner in right-footed. Someone threw themselves at it, but didn't quite make any contact. I think it was Jacob Greaves. Bit more of a pacey delivery there. And yeah, Southampton zonal in the middle there works fine. And it's going to be a Saints goal kick. Thank you again for all your wonderful support here. If you haven't already hit thumbs up, please do. Either here or over on Blue Monday, where we're simulcasting today. And thank you. We've hit our target of 10 super chats. Very humbled and grateful. Smodics 50-50. Falls for Southampton. Harwood Bellis. Stevens. Kwasi. Manning. It's been the only sub so far. Manning in for Wellington. Oh, nice ball through by Bazunu. No. Oh, one by Greaves, and then Greaves and Philogene getting each other's way. And we know what happened last time Greaves got caught up the pitch. He's up the pitch now, but Smodics has won it back. Complete mess from both sides, that. Both gave the ball away. Oh, and Ipswich give it away again. Do not watch back. Minute 62, or minute 63, but 62 onwards. I'm sure that minute will drive both managers completely mad. Time to bring Ashley Young on for Town. Probably a good idea, isn't it? Yeah, he could go and play central midfield, couldn't he? Some experience, some poise in there where Ipswich are short. Well, it depends if Jens Kajust is fit. If he is fit enough to do 10, 15, 20 minutes or what have you, then get him in there. Philogene. Downs closes that one down. Fraser heads away. Bitty scrappy. No foul there. It was Mutasiwa again. Have I got any plans to do any live matches soon? Yeah. I'm pretty busy. So I'm being a musician next weekend. And then the Saturday after. When do we first get a midweek round? Someone tell me when we first get a midweek round. I'll try and get to a game during that one. In fact, the following weekend as well, I'm out performing. So it's going to have to be probably looking into September. I don't know when the international break ends. That one's knocked over the top. George Hurst is onto it. Hurst in the box on the byline, knocks it back to Clark. Clark stands up his man, drills it in low, blocked away. Just a ball over the top, that one. Simple back to front that got Hurst in. Ipswich trying to rebuild. Clark steps inside, overcooks that. Ipswich throw. Just the final execution poor from both sides really in this past, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. Looks like Sugawara. Oh no, sorry, it's Matsuki. Matsuki's going to come in for Saints. Ball crossed to the back stick, headed in by Leif Davis. Easy gather. For Bazunu. Cameron Archer's going to come on as well. Matt SB, what a legend. I'm going to be speaking to Matt SB tonight. We're doing the League One predictions. I guess they'll be out tomorrow. Matt may confirm in the chat. So head over to the Matt SB channel. Go and subscribe over there. Matt was at Derby and Coventry yesterday, which had 8 different goal scorers. Here's Fernandez. Into the box, Robinson. And he's such a good player, Robinson, the 18-year-old. Yeah, so check out Matt's vlog there and go and subscribe. Nice little drop of the shoulder there. And I never want to single out individual players, but Robinson versus Johnson has been won by Robinson a lot of times in this game. Let's just say. Fernandez, corner, Southampton, near post, cleared away by Mutasiwa. Recycle, crossed in again. Good header. I think it's Jack Taylor who got his noggin on that one. It's another Southampton throw. Shay's doing my bidding for me here. Look at that. Remember to subscribe and hit the like button if you're new here. Thank you. Yeah, Matsuki and Archer are about to enter the proceedings. Kieran McKenna still to make a sub. This is Will Steele's second sub window, having already brought in Ryan Manning for Wellington at left wing back. Crossed in from the right. Easy gather for Palmer, who bowls that out to Taylor. Closed down by Downs. Johnson. Big one out to the wing looking for Philogene. Nothing doing. Oh, Leif Davis has won that in a lovely position. Davis driving forward to the edge of the box. Davis into the box. Philogene Philogene back to Davis. Davis crosses left-footed. Oh, just diverted away from Smodics at the back stick. Throw in Ipswich. Most of Ipswich's best moments in this game have been from them just winning the ball rather than necessarily, winning the ball back high up and counter-attacking and things of that nature rather than building up nice attacks. Well played, Jay Robinson. He's a really good player, isn't he, the 18-year-old? He's been subbed off, just seeing his goal back. Seen him twice now. Done both of Southampton's games, actually. And, big fan of Robinson. Going to be worth a load of money, isn't it? Nice one, Chris. Been to a few of Benjamin's gigs at the 100 Club. Yeah, so Chris has seen me standing in for the Fabulous Lounge Swingers. I think I'm back there, Chris, in December, actually, if you're going. And next couple of weeks, I'll be with That's So 90s. And I'm in a great show, actually, at the start of September. It's up in Scotland, though. What's it called? It's a Glenn Campbell, Rhinestone Cowboy. Playing keyboards in that. Looking forward to that one. It's in the international break, don't worry. DeBoltz. As a Southampton fan, I'm really happy with how many youth players we've been playing recently. Yeah, we're saying in the first half, Southampton, very good youth production record. Did the sub happen yet? I wasn't paying attention. Cross comes in from the left. Cleared away by Greaves, headed back. Palmer can let that one go, or, indeed, as he has done, pat it in with his hand. Connor Chaplin is going to come in. It's all going to get shaken up now. Oh, it's going to be a triple sub for Ipswich. Chaplin, Ogbene and Caust all coming in. Matasiwa and Clark look like two of the players who are going to be coming out. Taylor, Clark, Philogene. Matasi was still in the game and still a red card risk, isn't he? Bless him. So Ogbene is going to go and play down the right. Chaplin, I guess, will play in the 10. And Smodics will go out left. And Caust will sit in central midfield as a direct replacement for Jack Taylor. Matasiwa on thin ice, but like his tenacity in the middle of the park, he's just got to be careful, hasn't he? Especially with let's just say the approach that referee Madley has taken to today's game, where it's been lenient, yellow card, lenient. You've got to get him in a lenient phase when you make your fouls, I guess. Chaplin takes the throw. Johnson. Up the line to Chaplin again. Booted into the channel. Hurst gives chase. Hooked away by Quasi. Oh, the header back is a dangerous one. And Bazunu and Smodics coming together there. It's been given Southampton's way. George Hurst is asking, have you given that the wrong way, ref? Let's have a look here. Bazunu comes out. Remember, he's got the use of his hands. Bazunu gets there first. I don't actually think there's a foul by either player there. I mean, if there's a concussion issue for Smodics, then you have to stop the game. I don't think either of them fouled each other. Let's have another look at the replay there. Both challenged for the ball. Bazunu wins it, bash into each other. We get this ridiculous point in football where all contact is looked at as a foul. They just bumped into each other. I would suggest there they shake hands and it's going to be a restart for Southampton. Smodics just holding his arm. And Bazunu takes the kick long. We did get the substitution, by the way, for Southampton. I must have been reading the comments or something. Archer and Matsuki came in for Fernandez and Robinson. To be fair, I think Sky was showing the replay of Robinson's goal, so they didn't show the pitch when the sub happened. Throw in for Ipswich down the left. Ryan Fraser's done a good job of playing possum there and pretending he didn't know and kicking the ball away. Although not such an issue nowadays when there's balls around the pitch. 15 to go. Plus stoppage time. Davis throws it in. Chaplin in the 10. Hurst couldn't get his balance there to control that one. Southampton counter. First touch for Archer. Over on the left. Bit more energy from Ipswich in the press, and they've had to go back to Bazunu. Ball's out for a Southampton throw in there. I think Johnson thought it was going to run out for an Ipswich throw, maybe. Seemed to just let it go out, and then the ball's now with the opposition side. Thrown down the line. Armstrong. Kwasi. Poked through, one on the edge of the box by O'Shea. Matasiwa scoops that one up. Chaplin surely fouled by Shea Charles there. And I'm not entirely sure what Connor Chapman's doing there. Trying to take the free kick early. Just boots it all the way back to Bazunu and gives possession back to Southampton. Downs chests it down in central midfield. Kwasi. Harwood Bellis. Fraser. I suppose both managers will be looking for, can their sides get a bit of momentum now to nick a winning goal? Because if not, this goes into do not lose this game mode and becomes risk averse. Thrown down the line. First touch for Matsuki. It's back with Palmer. Matasiwa, crikey. They've cleared their lines there. Downs holds that up nicely. Good play. Fraser crosses right-footed, headed away. Chaplin lands on the ball edge of the box. Chaplin, Ogbene. Ogbene has got a lonely run down the wing, but he's carried the ball well already. Still going Ogbene. Tries to put the cross in and wins the corner. What a superb bit of play by Kyo Ogbene there. Goodness me. Corner for Ipswich. As we drift towards the last 10 minutes of this one. Leif Davis going to put this corner in left-footed. And it comes from Davis. Ooh, punched away. He's going to give a foul, isn't he? Of course he is. It's Chaos standing next to the keeper, adjudged to have fouled Gavin Bazunu. Let's have a look. Kind of standing on his feet, not trying to get the ball, is he? I get it. Bazunu goes long with the goal kick. Matasiwa plays it down the line for Ogbene, who did brilliantly to win that corner, by the way. Throw in to Ipswich. Keust, Matasiwa. Oh, clipped into the channel. Ogbene, puts it in just too high for Smodics. Davis drives forward and he shanks that one wide of the near post. If he goes across the goal, there are two blue shirts in the 6-yard box. Yeah, it's just all a little bit on the final execution there. Ogbene's cross, if it was just put in low with quality, would have made a chance. Davis then slashes at it. And don't get me wrong, he's been amazing with his quality for assists in his time at Ipswich. But not quite there today. Davis again wins a foul from Matsuki. We're about to see Dibbling, I think, for Southampton for the last 10 minutes. We may be. Free kick to Ipswich, which Davis is going to swing over. Yeah, Dibbling is getting himself ready. Nodded down by Greaves, the free kick. Ogbene pings it in left-footed, poor ball. Davis is going to get another go over on the other side. And Armstrong has fouled his man on halfway. Surprised Armstrong hasn't got a yellow on the totting up procedure here. I think he may be about to be substituted for Dibbling. Yeah, he's definitely put himself about today, Adam Armstrong, hasn't he? Free kick, Ipswich. Davis puts it across flat, flicked on by O'Shea. Out it goes. Here comes Dibbling then, who we think is about to transfer to the Premier League. Very, very soon. How many games you've given it before the live league table returns? It's difficult because I've got the clock up these days, so that takes up my screen, doesn't it? Be interesting to see how these teams playing out from the back in the Championship progresses as the season goes on. You'd think it would improve. I mean, remember, both these two teams were literally promoted playing out from the back the last time they were in the Championship. So, you know, it works. I think Southampton have done it better than Ipswich today, and I'd assume they'll stick to their principles. It's not Adam Armstrong going out. Ryan Fraser is being subbed off. He's been played right wing back. Oh, Adam Armstrong is going out. Yeah, I thought he would. So double sub. So Sugawara will go and play wing back. He's coming in. Dibbling, will he go up top? I'd imagine Cameron Archer will go up top, won't he? And Dibbling will play off the front. One shot on target. I mean, lies, damn lies and statistics. Remember a shot from Smodics that hit the inside of the post will not class as a shot on target. So, you know, I think there's nuance to the stats there. But would I prefer more? Yes, of course. Throw in which Kwasi will take for Saints. Some of us stay for Ben despite being in the Premier League. Well, that's very kind of you, Paul, and you're very, very welcome. Throw in Southampton. Can anybody nick this game? They've got 6.5 minutes plus stoppage time to do it. Kwasi hurls it down the line. Oh, Smodics missed kick, edge of the box. Southampton getting a bit of territory here now. Want to try and force the issue as the game heads towards the 90. Got much more chance of scoring a late goal if you got the territory. Jamie. Hey, Ben, who do you think wins? Leeds or Everton? Well, should we go for another 3-0, being Sunderland did it yesterday? Be lovely, wouldn't it? My answer is I don't really care as long as one of the 3 promoted teams stands up and stays in the Premier League. Great start by Sunderland, though. Burnley went under yesterday. Johnson. Long throw up to Hurst, who can't quite control it. As we head for the last 5 minutes. Throw in Ipswich, left back position, Davis. Those people asking about the Premier League will be on the Conor McGilligan channel on Tuesday to talk about the opening round, which means we can cover Leeds game against Everton on Monday night. Foul on Matasiwa. What is our foul count in this game now? It must be absurdly high. Ashley Young is coming in. Ben Johnson comes out. I guess Young will just go and play right back for the final few minutes. Ipswich 7, Southampton 18 on the fouls. 25 fouls in the game. Cameron Humphreys is also going to come in and play central midfield. Azor Matasiwa, comes out. Callum, when will I do a video on match day 3 games? Predictions will be out on Wednesday, and Sam Parkin will be back from sunning himself in the south of France. And it won't just be me reading his homework. Smodics just runs the ball out of play. In a somewhat symptomatic moment of Ipswich's performance today. Just not quite there, has it? But they're in the game, and it is 1-1. Could still win it. Could still lose it. Famous last words. Humphreys wins it. Davis is going to let it go out for a throw-in. Humphreys, awkward ball back. He's not quite warmed in yet. Leif Davis is going to throw this one down the line. Lots of late drama in the Championship. In the first round, Southampton scored 2 stoppage time goals. Ipswich scored 1. Are we due one today? Here's Chaplin. Oh, Chaplin, lovely switch of play there. Raking ball out to Ogbene. Kayuste is inside in a really good position. Kayuste hits the shot. Brilliant block by Stevens. Young wins it. Chaplin, edge of the box, drilled wide, goal kick. Oh, it's a great block in there by Stevens. A great ball by Chaplin. Look at that. across the pitch, in behind. You can do that when you're against 3 centre-backs. The space is always there. Didn't do a hell of a lot wrong with the shot, Chaos. I think it's good defending by Stevens, isn't it? Dare I say, a couple of years ago, in the run-in, that would have taken a deflection and gone in the net, wouldn't it? From an Ipswich point of view. When you're hot, you're hot. And when you're not, you're not. Davis gives it away. Sugawara, don't know what he's trying there, but it goes straight out of play. Huge throw down the line there. Hurst trying to get it into Smodics. We all fall down, and here comes a Southampton counter-attack. Oh, O'Shea heads that up in the air. Where's that one going? Greaves does well. Heads it away. Davis chest down. Boot it up the line, mate. That's exactly what he does, but not very far. Sugawara. 1 minute now of normal time remaining. Harwood Bellis clips that one over the top. Archer runs onto it. He's onside. Good ball. Archer knocks that back. Edge of the box. Flicked in back post. Headed away by Young. Oh, shot driven in there. He got hold of that one, Quasi. I mean, he hit it really hard. Nowhere near the goal. Didn't quite make it out for a throw in that one. How much stoppage time are we getting then? Let's find out. Palmer. Whoa. Little Cruyff turn in his own box there. It's worked actually, because they managed to swing it out to the far side. And here's Ogbene down the right wing. 5 minutes of stoppage time. Ogbene cross hits first man. He's going to get another go. Knocks it back. Young sticks the cross in, and again blocked out. Ryan Manning hops up, and Ipswich have a throw in down the right hand side. In comes a cross. Oh, that's a foul on Jacob Greaves. We managed 30 fouls in this game yet? It's a free kick to Ipswich. Can Davis get a good delivery here? Pretty much everybody in the box. Davis swings it in. All headed to the back stick and over the crossbar. I think the offside flag was up against Connor Chaplin. It was the second ball that was the chance. Chaplin climbing really well considering he's 5 feet nothing. I think he's been flagged offside. Look, all the hands go up in unison in the north stand there behind the goal. Over 200 likes on the watch along. Thank you everybody for your support. We're nearly done, but do hit the thumbs up button while you can. Throw in Southampton over in the technical area there. Who's the shortest player? Someone ask AI, who's the shortest player in the EFL Championship? Chaplin can't be far off it, can he? Here's Diblin down the right. Nice little poke by Diblin, but Ipswich get a foot in. And Smodics has cleared it. Howard Bellis. Downs. Bit of space over on the left-hand side for Manning. Thought about sticking a deep cross in there. Thought better of it. Charles. Looking for Manning down the line. Ooh, Ogbene lost him there for a second. Looked like he got goal side, Manning. Ogbene's then given the ball away. Not his finest hour, that 10 seconds of play, was it? Dibbling. Dibbling tries to clip it in. Downs tried to flick it on. Ipswich kind of clear their lines, but Southampton will be able to keep the pressure on here. Charles, Manning, knocks it against Ogbene. Throw in. I wonder if they'll get Quasi forward to hurl this in the box. I think that's what the signal is. From Harwood Bellis, and they're all going up as we enter the final minute of minimum stoppage time. Quasi. Long throw to the near post. We all fall down. Foul. I think that sums up the game, doesn't it? Something could happen, or we could have a foul. So we have a foul. Ashley Young and Shay Charles are going at it. Ryan Fraser must be... Yeah, is Fraser shorter than Chaplin? Someone get booked there? I think Shay Charles got booked. And Alex Palmer's going to hit this long. And I think referee Madley is going to blow his whistle for full time. And this is going to run 1-1. Palmer kicks it. We're still going. Hurst knocks that on. Okay, Hurst switches play. This is late now. We're over the minimum stoppage time. Davis has got it. Humphreys. Humphreys sticks it in back stick. Nodded on by Chaplin. Right, that's surely it now, isn't it? Yeah. Final whistle goes. Ipswich 1. Southampton 1. And you can watch back the predictions. We did float the idea that both of these sides are a bit of a work in progress. They're not quite there. And it might end up being a 1-1. And you just get it done. You tick it off. It's the first year 1 v year 1 parachute team game. And it ends 1-1. Little bit bitty, wasn't it? I guess in terms of the play, I would say Southampton maybe edged it. But when you actually look at the chances with Hurst getting through 1v1 and Smodics hitting the inside of the post, maybe Ipswich edged the chances. I don't think 1-1's that crazy, unreasonable scoreline. I mean, when you look how tight these stats are, 50-50 on the possession. Ipswich have got a pretty high XG, actually, 1.43 to 0.84 for Saints. 13 shots to 11 in Town's favour, but 3-1 on target in Southampton's favour. And I think given what's going on at both clubs, I don't think either manager's going to be massively unhappy. You'd imagine there's going to be movement with Dibbling and Fernandez for Southampton, and they're going to have to sort that out before the end of the window. And for Ipswich, Hutchinson's just gone, and Akpom's been brought in and he's not quite fit, and Kayusta's been brought in and he's not ready to go yet. And you'd imagine there's going to be a couple more signings coming in for Ipswich. So I think it is what it is, and you know, you just tick it off, and you'd wish and hope that, you know, in terms of the spectacle, it wasn't the greatest game in the world, very bitty, loads and loads of fouls. You would have hoped it had been later in the season, but it is when it is, and both teams have to cope with the fact that it's what happens when you get relegated from the Premier League. You have a summer of sorting out to do. What do we got here? Urban Wickstrom, as a Saints fan, feel you were the better team today, not by a lot. There's not a lot in it, was there? Looked like a pre-game agreement, allegedly, hey? They look more composed in the Championship than the Premier League. Yeah, go figure, yeah. Good point for both teams, I think. What else have we got in the chat here? Happy with that result for Saints. Well done on my prediction. Well, there you go. You seem a bit disappointed with that. I'm not disappointed with that. Not the greatest game in the world. I echo the comments of, you'd imagine the next game between Southampton and Ipswich when there's no transfer window open. We don't have this silly system that we have that both managers and, clubs can be ready. And you're not just waiting for some elite club to come and sign your players for tens of millions of pounds before you can actually figure out what it is you're going to be doing. But ho-hum. There you go. Get your thoughts in via the comments on the delay if you want to. I don't know what I'm going to go and do. I don't know where the missus is with Enid, but I'll tell you where I will be. I'll be right back in this seat at 8 p.m. for the Blue Monday podcast. So you can hear Dave and Joe's views on the game today with a little bit of time settled there. And I will bid you all a fond farewell. Thank you to all our wonderful likers and particularly our wonderful super chats. We hit the 10 super chat target once again. I'm going to bid you all farewell here on the Benjamin Bloom Football channel, on the Blue Monday channel where we're simulcasting today, and over on the Benjamin Bloom Twitter. And we will see you all for Blue Monday tonight. And I think I've got some public apologies to do tomorrow. It's normally the case. I haven't checked all the predictions. Yeah, thank you for watching. See you.